Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by woods, lived a sweet little girl. She always wore a red cloak with a hood, sewn lovingly by her grandmother. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. She was cheerful, kind, and loved by all. One sunny morning, her mother packed a basket of bread, butter, cake, and berries. "Take this to your grandmother," her mother said. "She is feeling unwell." Before she left, her mother warned, "Stay on the path. Don't talk to strangers, and don't stop in the woods." Little Red Riding Hood nodded, kissed her mother, and set off happily through the forest. As she walked, she admired the flowers and butterflies. Suddenly, a large wolf stepped out from behind a tree. "Good morning, little girl," he said in a soft voice. "Where are you going on such a fine day?" Little Red Riding Hood, forgetting her mother's warning, replied kindly, "To my grandmother's cottage, just past the big oak tree." The wolf smiled slyly. "How lovely! Why not pick some flowers for her?" As she turned to gather wildflowers, the wolf rushed down the shortcut path, faster and darker, straight to grandmother's house. The wolf arrived at the cottage and knocked on the door. "Knock, knock, who is it?" called grandmother. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood," the wolf answered in a high voice. "Come in, dear," she said. The wolf leapt inside, swallowed the old woman whole in one gulp, and put on her nightgown and cap. He climbed into her bed and pulled the covers up to his nose, waiting. A little while later, Little Red Riding Hood arrived. She knocked softly and entered. "Grandmother, I've brought you some treats." She stepped closer and noticed something strange. "Grandmother, what big ears you have! All the better to hear you with, my dear." "Grandmother, what big eyes you have! All the better to see you with, my dear." "Grandmother, what big teeth you have! All the better to eat you with." And with that, the wolf sprang out of bed and swallowed Little Red Riding Hood in one bite. Outside, a woodsman was walking nearby and heard strange noises. He knocked on the door. No answer. He burst in and saw the sleeping, round-bellied wolf in bed. "I know this trick," he whispered. The woodsman raised his axe, but then paused. He heard soft cries from inside the wolf's belly. So instead, he carefully cut open the wolf's stomach, and out popped grandmother and Little Red Riding Hood. They were shaken but safe. They filled the wolf's belly with heavy stones. When the wolf awoke and tried to run, he collapsed, never to hurt anyone again. The three hugged each other tightly. Little Red Riding Hood looked up and said, "I'll never talk to strangers again, and I'll never leave the path." The woodsman walked them home safely, and her mother welcomed them with tears of joy. Moral of the story: always listen to wise advice. Kindness is good, but caution keeps you safe.